What's up everyone, my name is Aditya and welcome to HD Tech. And guys, in this video, let us discuss about the Samsung Galaxy S21. Well guys, in majority amount of angle, this particular phone is supposed to be a lower end flagship phone. So in all of the aspects, it is going to be one of the best phones by Samsung. But in reality, before the launch itself, we are having all of the specifications and overall the complete idea about the Samsung Galaxy S21. But in reality, it doesn't look that much promising. First of all, the thing that is actually better is the overall processor, but other than that, in every single aspect it is kind of a downgrade. By the way, if you're talking about the entire build quality, just like the Note 20, it is having a plastic back. Well guys, few people will argue like having a polycarbonate back is actually a better choice, because if you drop your smartphone, then it will not have a shattered back glass. But in all of the aspects, like if you look in terms of a premium feel, then glass material is always better than having a plastic. So in terms of the build quality, there is a sacrifice. And on the other hand, like Apple removed the charger from the box of the iPhones, and now Samsung is copying the same legacy. Well, we all know that every company will advertise it like an environmentally friendly angle, but we all know they want to earn more money, and that's the reason they are selling chargers separately. Well guys, that actually should be a reason why the price of a smartphone should decrease in reality. But not just that, okay, we can at least argue, or we can at least accept this fact that you are not including a charging adapter, but now you are talking about a downscale display. Well guys, from like the S20 itself is having a 1440p display, but the S21 will have a 1080p display, which in reality is a complete downgrade. Well guys, even if you have a high refresh rate display, but still the resolution truly matters, and that too, if you are paying a flagship level of amount for that particular phone, you at least accept a 1440p display. Well guys, my personal Samsung Galaxy Note 9, which was launched in 2018, is having a 1440p resolution display. And it is not just about the display panel. Well guys, technically with the RAM also, instead of a 12GB RAM, you will get 8GB of RAM, which in reality is a massive downgrade. Well guys, I don't know about you, but Samsung's S lineup is always considered pretty much flagship level, and till this date as well, it is up to the point. But if Samsung will make so many sacrifices, or if they will cut so many corners, it will make no sense. Well guys, in reality, just apart from the processor, the S20 looks like a better upgrade. Well guys, the only reason why Samsung is doing like this kind of thing is to promote their flagship lineup. Well guys, from now on, the S lineup or the basic flagship lineup is not the best phone by Samsung. So currently they are focused behind the Ultra device. Let that be the S20 Ultra, the Note 20 Ultra, and now the S21 Ultra. Well, Samsung currently makes smartphones in various price segments. So they are having their budget lineup, their mid-range lineup, and their flagship lineup. And they also do few projects like a foldable smartphone. But in reality, it is a very common technique that your mid-range smartphone should not be that good that it will outperform your flagship phone. So every single company has to cut down few corners so that they can put lot of emphasis towards their ultra smartphone. So this particular technique is having their plus point and the negative point. The plus point is that the Ultra phone is considered the best in the industry, and the downside is the difference between a mid-range phone and the non-Ultra flagship is actually getting shrinked. So basically, even if you purchase Samsung's mid-range phone, in lots of aspects, it is way better than their flagship lineup. Well, we are just couple of weeks away from the official launch of the S21 lineup, and let us hope that even if Samsung does all of this cut off, still they can manage the price tag to be a little bit cheaper, or else this might just be a not so exciting smartphone. But still, the Samsung's S21 Ultra is going to be the star of the show. So guys, with the help of this video, I wanted to tell you that with the help of all of the information, we can clearly see that Samsung is putting lot of emphasis towards their Ultra smartphone and kind of keeping their mid-range phone or their flagship phones kind of underrated. So guys, let me know in the comment section what you feel about this particular technique. Well, that's it for this particular video, and guys, I will meet you with another beautiful video. Until then, peace.